And we're now getting some more breaking news. Congress MP Tariq Anwar visits flood-hit areas in Katihar and he was carried on shoulders by the locals. The leader was on the shoulders of the people. The MP Tariq Anwar had gone out to inspect the flood erosion in the area, but a video went viral in which he can be seen being carried on the shoulders by the locals over there. So a 1 minute 12-second video of the leader on the shoulders of the public in Katihar is becoming increasingly viral on social media. We're showing you the video on your screens right now. In fact, Katihar MP Tariq Anwar was in his parliamentary constituency Katihar on a two-day tour in the flood-hit areas, and during this the MP was on a tour of the flood and erosion-affected areas of Barari and Manihari Legislative Assembly. My colleague Rohit Singh is now joining us with more details on this. Rohit, a controversy has now erupted over Tariq Anwar touring his constituency, the flood-hit areas, but what has caught everybody's eyes is him being carried on the shoulders by the locals over there.
Well, yes, this video has gone viral where the Katihar MP Tariq Anwar, who is a Congress MP, is being seen carried by a couple of locals in the flood-affected areas in Katihar. And under what circumstances did this happen needs to be looked into, because as we can see in the picture that the entire area is flooded. So was Tariq Anwar reluctant to walk by himself in the flood affected area, and that is why he was carried by the locals? All these things needs to be looked into, but the pictures which has gone viral is being seen as a controversy has generated, as he's seen being carried by a couple of locals, and the opposition also, his rivals also raising questions that already the people in this area are affected by flood, and when a leader or a local MP has gone to inspect the flood affected area, he has been carried by the locals, and he was reluctant to walk also in that area. So this video has now gone viral on the social media. Back to you.
Clearly, high-handedness of the Congress MP is exposed in this video. And also, what message does this send out? You're visiting your constituency, the flood-affected areas, but on the other hand, you're being carried on the shoulders by the locals. So clearly, the visit of the leader serves no purpose.
Well, that is what needs to be looked into, as I was mentioning, because see, Tariq Anwar is 74 years old. And he's an MP from Katihar, so he's a senior leader. He has already been MP from Katihar several other times in the past also. And now again yesterday when he was inspecting the flood-affected areas in Manihari and Barari, you see why did Tariq Anwar do this, or was he not willing to walk in the flood-affected areas? Or did the villagers themselves offer that they can carry him in the flood-affected area? All these needs to be investigated. But the message that has come out of this video is not very pleasing, because it clearly goes on to show that already the people in this area are affected by floods. And when their representative also comes to look at the area that is flood-affected, they are being carried by the locals. So the message that is going out through this video is not very good for the Congress party. Back to you.
Absolutely, Rohit. As you mentioned, the age factor of Tariq Anwar, he's 74-year-old. But should there have been better preparation or management by himself and his team before visiting the flood-affected areas instead of relying on the locals over there? All right, we're now being joined by BJP's Guru Prakash Paswan on this story. Mr. Paswan, a very good morning to you. So these shocking visuals coming to the fore from Bihar's Katihar, where the MP, Congress MP Tariq Anwar visited the flood-affected areas. But what has caught everybody's eyes is that he was being carried on the shoulder by the locals over there. What message does this send out? How do you view this?
No, I think we have to understand that only a couple of days ago, a very senior Congress leader So Priya Shrineth came on record and said that people of Bihar are sweaty, people of Bihar are like workers, and it's like Rahul Gandhi committed a very big service by shaking their hands. This shows the feudal mindset of the Congress party and the leadership. What are you trying to do? You are on the shoulder of a common Bihari, and then you are visiting flood-affected areas. This is a sense of clear entitlement of the Congress leadership. The Congress is an organization of a privileged dynast, and what behavior is being shown by senior Congress leader, a member of parliament from that constituency, that I will visit the flood-affected areas, but on your shoulders? What is the message that he is trying to convey? This is beyond our comprehension. Since before the inception of the Yatra, we have seen how Congress party and the entire leadership has left no stone unturned for insulting Biharis, for insulting the Bihari sentiment. This is nothing but another step, another feather in the cap of the Congress party when it comes to the insult of Bihari sentiment. How can you even think of this? Is audacious to be on someone else's shoulder when you are perfectly fine, touch wood. And we wish, I think the Congress party leadership has been treating Biharis for like this. And this came out in the open, right? During the Yatra, we saw on a Congress party official event, abuses were hurled. Then people who abuse Bihari on a regular basis, people who question the DNA of Biharis, people who say that Biharis are brainless, people who say that Bihari can come and clean our toilet. This, Anjali, we have to understand, is a clear, entitled, privileged position from which the Congress party operates. They treat Biharis like this. They treat us as political commodities, but no longer. I'm sorry, this is 21st century. This is New India. Biharis are equally relevant stakeholders when it comes to the New India growth story. You can no longer treat us like this. We demand strong clarification. We demand an apology on behalf of the member of parliament who wrote on someone's shoulder. This is completely unacceptable, inhumane, and at least in 21st century, we cannot accept it.
All right, Mr. Guru Prakash Paswan, thank you for speaking with India Today. So, completely unacceptable is what the BJP says on this viral video of Congress MP Tariq Anwar, in which he can be seen carrying on the shoulder by the locals in Katihar.